Hey, this is Pastor Frank. Hope you guys are doing well this week. Boy, praying for you always. Want to thank you again for your ministry and your service here at Woodbridge. You are so critical in what God is doing at this church. Boy, this week on Sunday, we talked about getting out of 1 Peter chapter 1 and really the importance of truth. And here's Peter encouraging the church in the first century in the midst of great persecution. Keep following Jesus. And here are the reasons why we should keep following Jesus, because he's true. As we leave 1 Peter chapter 1 and we head into 2 Peter, Peter immediately begins discussing false teachers and how important it is for us, brother and sister, that we follow truth, and how important truth is in our relationships here on earth as well as our relationships here in heaven. You know, I just want to encourage you as you enter into your growth groups this week, the discussion in our world, which is so politically correct and so blended, but to realize Jesus said he is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father but through him. Boy, what a very narrow path that Christ defines for us in connecting with God. I'm sure you're going to have a good time discussing this with your growth groups this week, and people really struggling. Well, what about a Hindu or a Buddhist or those that don't believe in Jesus or believe different things about Jesus? What does that mean, and how does that impact their lives and the lives around them? Brothers and sisters, I'm praying for you this week. God bless you in your growth groups as we really enter into 2 Peter, as we speak this week as well as next week. The following week, we're going to talk about profiles of what does a false teacher look like. And we're going to really be getting into Joseph Smith and Muhammad and how do you identify a false teacher. And it's interesting when you read 2 Peter chapter 2, how it talks about rebellion of authority and sensuality and adultery. Their lives are symbolic of how messed up they are. That goes with their teaching. But that's next week. This week, we just begin 2 Peter chapter 2. God bless you in your growth groups. I'm praying for you. May God just stir in the message from last Sunday. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. God bless. Bye-bye.